this transmission to bring you the following live broadcast.
How's everyone doing tonight? Woo! It's Wednesday. It's 6 o'clock somewhere. With
John
ready in his chair. And almost 10 whole people watching from home. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? It's time for the ThinkSoJoE Show!
Yes, and our microphones are working to start the show this week, and apparently, hold on, I'm gonna add a chat here because
we are back.
I'm gonna put a chat here just so we can get this Twidget active thing off the screen. Except it's not showing up. Why isn't it showing up in our?
I don't know.
We'll stop that then. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey. Hello.
What's up? Hi. We're here.
What's up? How you
Anyways.
Doing good.
Yeah, so we're here.
Yeah.
We're here. Where's everybody else? Anyway.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so we had quite another adventure as per usual. So another day of just bands all day. I can do this every Saturday. Let's bring it on.
I fucking rocked that show.
You did, man. You did.
I had some pipes.
John played with Overlook over the weekend on at
Everybody
Burtfest.
came up to me and said, "Oh, you can sing? Holy shit!"
Lily Livid from Girls Against Hetero Tyranny is in the chat.
Hi.
Hi, Lily. Welcome.
What's up?
But yeah, man, I could do this every damn weekend with just friends of just going to see my friends' bands all weekend, all day, every weekend. Let's do it.
Did I shock you on Saturday?
You sounded amazing, dude. Like if you guys only know John from this podcast or just even know him in person, he is the quietest dude. He got up on stage, man, and he just crushed it with Overlook doing vocals. I'm like, whoa. I didn't know John could get that loud, even with a microphone.
I know. I shocked myself.
Yeah, no, you sounded great, dude. You sounded great.
There's
Everybody
Axl Rose up there, man.
got so many great bands at Birdfest the other day, man. Astrobula kicked the thing off.
Hell yeah.
And it was my second time in a week seeing Astrobula, so that's always fun.
Noah,
Noah's amazing.
He's fucking amazing. You guys gotta check him out.
We did so like back when Karina was still co-hosting. She said something like, she called him Noah on the show, and I'm like, no, we're talking about him in a professional way. He's Astrobula. Like Sam would be Wasted Reject, right?
Background guy.
In that vein. Random guy in the back.
Random guy in the back.
Random guy in the back. But she, I was like, no, he's Astrobula. He's up on stage at Birdfest. He goes, hey guys, I'm Noah. And his fiance, Molly, is standing right next to me. She goes, you're Astrobula. And I think Sam, because Sam went up after him as Wasted Reject and called him Astrabula. It's like, okay.
It's all good. It's all good.
You got that wrong, but I have definitely seen
Vertical
worse.
Had to drop out, so
yeah,
Sam
unfortunately.
took their spot.
Yeah. We saw so many bands.
Yeah.
Who else did we see? We saw Optic Oppression. It was their first show in like 2 years, and they just crushed it as per usual.
He has an amazing voice.
Call random guy in the back by his real name, Sam. I already have. Anyway. Yeah. So I mean, but serious. I mean, like, wow, what a lineup, and like, obviously Overlook played.
Yes, their final show.
They had all the bands whose names started with O right in a row. So it was Optic Oppression, Of Night and Light, Overlook, and I'm pretty sure the band after you was like Orange Tree something.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Orange Grove something, I don't know. But yeah, and I had thought my friend Tina was in the band after you guys. It was like, let's stay for a couple of songs and then we'll go see my other friends play.
That wasn't the case.
That was not the case. She was in the band after she was in the last band. So I'm like, we can't stay. Like, we've got to get to this show. And by the time we found parking over at Good Bar, we ended up missing Skamagachi, who luckily we saw at Music is Art. So we saw them anyway in the last week.
Yeah, but it took us an hour trying to find a parking
it was so
spot
hard
in
to
Buffalo.
find. Like,
I was going crazy.
There are some venues down that way, particularly Good Bar, where it's just, where do you find parking? Somebody told us park in the Mr. Pizza parking lot. So I guess for next time we know.
Next time we know, but yeah.
But yeah, that was a pain in the ass. We missed Skamagachi.
We saw Working Class Stiffs.
Well, first we saw the Abruptors, who were playing. We were playing on the show
really
today.
Good.
They are really good, and they are playing a couple of huge shows this weekend that we're going to talk about. But we saw the Abruptors, friends of mine. We got in right after Skamagachi finished playing, and I saw Phil, and I'm like, dude. He's like, yeah, I saw your comment on Mike's post. You couldn't find parking. Like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I understand. Like, okay, cool. It's like, you saw me last week anyway. Like, yeah. Then after the Abruptors, we saw Working Class Stiffs. Now the Stiffs are friends of the show. They're friends of the show. They are. We usually sometimes have Ningwood Records Tim Snow in the chat with us, watching and commenting along sometimes. And we went and saw the Working Class Stiffs. And first of all, last week he heard Astrabula on the show, and he was like, what's the name? Like, I went back and I listened to the song again. What's the name of this song? I told him what the name of the song was. He went on Twitter. He's like, this is my new favorite song. And so at Burtfest, I took a video of Astrabula playing Tyrone Street and sent it to Tim. I'm like, hey, here's the man himself playing it at Buffalo Ironworks. So, but he's also the guy who runs Ningwood Records, which is where you can get the Working Class Stiffs first vinyl. It is available now. You can go, you could go buy it. And I bought John his very first vinyl.
Yes, but we're sitting there listening to them, and I'm staring at them like completely like, wait a minute, I know these guys for somewhere. And it just dawned on me, like, I went to high school with these motherfuckers.
That's exactly how he said it, too.
Yeah, these are my oldest friends. I was like, holy shit. It was like, I walked up to the guitar, I was like, John, you remember me? Holy shit.
Yeah. I think, like, you're closer with the half of the band that I'm not close with.
I'm closer with the guitarists.
Like, the bass player... The bass player Joe, the drummer Rob, and the singer Brian are friends of mine.
Yeah,
and you know the other two guys.
I went to high school with the two guitarists.
So it works out. So they are in every sense of the word friends of the show.
Yeah, we got to get a show. We got to get a show one day.
We are gonna get on with them. We talked to
love those guys.
We talked to some local booking people who typically book the Working Class Stiffs, so hopefully we'll get on a show with them. I mean, we got to. They're friends of ours. We haven't been on... Living Brain Dead hasn't been on a show with them since our very first show back in August of 2019. You joined in November.
Yeah, they were
shocked. So you haven't played with them.
They were shocked. Like, what? You didn't live in Brain Dead? Holy shit, how does that happen?
Yeah.
Well, it happened because I bugged Brian.
Yeah.
For an hour. Till he caved.
Yeah, but yeah, they and that was your first time hearing them.
Yeah,
I mean,
I knew they were good.
Yeah. I mean, they were a band before they were this band.
Yeah,
and I never saw them before they were this. I booked their first show as Working Class Stiffs, and like we were just
blew my mind.
Amazed that there was another ska band in Buffalo at that point.
It was like a family reunion.
Because at that point, it was like Reggie Childs and the Abruptors and like Toy Box Brigade, and then Working Class Stiffs came along. It's like, oh, okay.
I haven't seen Mad and Giant in like 15 years.
Yeah, they're good dudes, man. I'm glad that I've gotten to know them. I'm glad that you've known them for years. So, but I bought John his first vinyl. I
don't have it with me right now, but
I have a copy behind me here. But I got him the Working Class Stiffs vinyl. As an excuse to go talk to the promoter of the show, who happened to be selling their merch. So we went and introduced ourselves, and like we're trying to she actually offered us a show today, but we can't take it. So
no.
it's way too soon. We are hoping.
We have a new vocalist by tomorrow. Or
hoping we'll
weekend.
have.
Hoping.
Have this situation figured out by the end of the week, and we'll be able to start working with a new vocalist and getting in and doing shows.
Yes.
We've got one booked in November. We haven't officially announced it yet. It is coming together quite well. We've got some great friends on that one too.
Yes.
John was just telling me before the show, he's like, man, I didn't know there were punk bands. It's like, dude, you haven't seen the half of them.
Half my music career, I've been playing post-hardcore metal, and I didn't think there was any punk bands. I thought this was all Buffalo Head for right now.
Speaking of
Until
friends.
I met you guys.
Right. Speaking of friends, we're walking out, we're leaving our practice spot last night. We're walking down the hall. We hear a band playing, usually Grizzly Run's playing, and I thought it was them, but they weren't apparently in there.
No.
There's this other band playing. It's, man, these guys sound really good. And we go outside, and they come outside, and I'm just like, hey, is that you guys in that front room? Yeah. Like, oh, man, you guys sound great. Oh, thanks. And as we're leaving, I get a text from my buddy Seth, and he's like, hey, man, thanks for the compliment on my band. I'm like, oh, shit, was that you? I wasn't paying attention. And he knows Joe, too, our bass player. So, yeah, I can't put the
Mark
stuff.
said working class dicks.
Mark said working class, asked if we said working class dicks. We did not.
No. No, we didn't say that.
We said working class stiffs. Those are our boys.
Laura's got some questions.
Yeah, I'm going to try and get this back up so we can put it on the screen. Twitch.tv/ThinkSoJoE. Connect. Let's see if this works. Hoping. Look at John right now.
Did you ever see that scene in Scanners when that dude's head blew up?
All right. Now we just got to wait for some chat to come in, and maybe it'll pop up here. Some more chat, I guess. But yes, Working Class Stiffs, great friends of ours. We're going to play the Abruptors later on today, and they've got some, they were, you like them.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the Abruptors. I got 2 copies of their first vinyl.
Yes.
One's a mispress, and they gave me the second one to make up for it. But they actually have some cool shows coming up this weekend.
They do?
Oh, they have some amazing shows. Have you ever heard of the band Modern English?
No.
They're an 80s band.
No.
They Will Stop the World and Melt With You.
Oh, okay.
And they are playing in Youngstown this weekend, and the Abruptors are opening for them.
I don't think my car's going to make it.
I'm not saying let's go to... However, the day before that, they're playing the Outer Harbor here in Buffalo, the Abruptors are, with Sublime with Rome.
Where's that?
That is, you know where Canal Side is?
Yeah, what
It's on the other side of the river.
What day is that?
I think it's Friday, so we're not going because we're going to Shambles. But seriously, like, how cool is that? They're opening for Sublime with Rome and Modern English, like back-to-back days. Like, that's cool.
Good for them.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Exciting.
They just announced today, and I know your car's not going to make it to this one, but we've got to go to this. They just announced today they're playing in New Jersey. The Abruptors are.
Yeah, my car sounds like a school bus right now.
Yeah.
It's
Well, we're not going to
definitely-
rely on car. Well, we might have to bus because it'll be cheaper and easier than flying. But yeah, I know. But listen to this.
Yeah.
The Abruptors are on this bill in New Jersey, with opening for Goldfinger. Don't tell me you don't know who Goldfinger is.
I know Go
Okay.
Fingers.
They're opening for Goldfinger in New Jersey. This is a killer lineup. I got to find this lineup. Give me a sec. Let me just pull up the Abruptors page here. The Abruptors. Let me tell you what this lineup is on this show in New Jersey. I actually told Laura from Riot Squad to just come get me on her way, but I find out she's actually east of here, so that's not on her way. Listen to this. Goldfinger, Catch-22, Mustard Plug, The Planet Smashers, Keep Flying, The Abruptors, Backyard Superheroes, And that's November 19th, so it's 6 days after my birthday at the Starland Ballroom in Sayreville, New Jersey. So.
That'd be an awesome show to play.
We got people in the chat, actually. Is it coming up here? Hey, it is coming up here, but only in the Restream bot. So we're going to have to do it that way, I guess. John, saw the pics of you singing. What did you sing? You looked like you were kicking ass.
The song was called Sticks and Heads. Yeah, it's a good song. The only reason we came up with that song is because I broke the snare drum, one of my sticks, and Sam just called it Sticks and Heads.
Funny enough, the very next day you went out and bought a new snare head.
Yes, I did.
Because we were jamming on.
I was having problems with my snare drum.
We were jamming on some other band song. Who the fuck? Suspected spam caller. They hung up already. That's on my phone. Does Overlook have CDs or tapes?
They only have 2 songs out, but they don't have CDs or anything.
So you can get them on Spotify.
Spotify, YouTube.
I got it off Bandcamp last week. So
Bandcamp.
Just like I did with the Girls Against Hetero Tyranny song this week.
You got to put Overlook WNY.
Yes, Overlook WNY.
To look it up.
If you go on the ThinkSoJoE page, just look for last week's episode, and there's a link to their Facebook, and that'll have
it's got I Don't Feel and Candles. It's the only 2 that's been recorded. Fortunately, I'm kind of on I Don't Feel in the chorus, but...
That was my first Overlook show and my last Overlook show because they're done. That's their last show.
Yes.
They broke up last year and they wanted to have a final show because they never got to do one. So they got to do one at Birdfest this year.
And I was lucky.
I got to hang out with so many of my friends all day Saturday, just like at Birdfest and then again at Good Bar.
It was an honor performing one more time with them, though.
Yeah. Like... I'm sitting on it's Laura from Riot Squad, Joe from Working Class Stiffs playing a song, and then me just sitting on the front of the stage. I got a picture of it on my Facebook there. So next time you sing, you got to put some scarves on the mic. What is he, fucking Steven Tyler?
You got it. You got it, dude.
Hey, speaking of Steven Tyler, he was in Wayne's World 2. And if you guys don't know, we've got new merch in the store. There's a the ThinkSoJoe's World t-shirt. It says ThinkSoJoe Show. And
you get a hat and a shirt.
And there's also the hat, and I have ordered both. I ordered you a shirt. I did. I was like, you know what? I'm placing this order. I might as well get one for John, too. So
I still got to buy my own merch.
Yeah, you still do. Yeah, I got but yeah, I got the ThinkSoJoe hat coming.
Well, we have to still come out with a Ask John Guns N' Roses style.
Got to do some kind of gun. We got to figure out a Guns N' Roses style shirt for you. Yes. But yeah, I got. I definitely. I was like, just thinking about it. Like you and I are basically Wayne and Garth.
Yes, I'm Garth. He's Wayne.
So
pretty much. Also, you could also see us as Jay, and I'm Silent Bob because I don't really talk.
Right. We saw Clerks 3 over the weekend.
Don't watch the ending.
John, next time you say, okay, what everyone could commented called him Axel. So yeah. You're not gonna escape that. I'm sorry.
I know.
That's Brian's doing.
I know. I mean, I wish I should have said on the mic, "Welcome to the jungle."
You should have.
But it wasn't.
I don't know. Well, you always have you got a brand new microphone you can use now.
I know.
So next time
you saw me. I didn't know where to stand on stage. I was a little nervous.
You walked off to get some water. You're standing right in front of the bass player.
When the chorus kicked in, I was a different person.
Oh yeah. No, you nailed that, John. What was your first album?
My first album that I ever got.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What was your first album? Laura changed her name to Laura, not from Riot Squad more, because we're talking about another Laura.
My first album.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Now, do you mean
yes.
Do you mean on vinyl, or do you mean like just the
'Cause
first album you ever
I
owned?
got my first vinyl.
Technically, it was your second vinyl
Second vinyl.
because you had one, but you gave it away. a one of a kind,
another one?
literally 1 in
Did you
4.
get another one? I asked you.
I guess I could get you another one, but it was literally like
I'm an
I made
asshole.
4 fucking
I'm
copies.
an asshole. Oh my god. Okay, first one, first album, Nirvana.
Okay. Before you do a performance, you need to scream to the audience, "Wake up, time to die."
Wake up, it's time to die.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say that for the next Living Breakdown show.
I mean, you can, because we always start off with Boomer, and that's a so like you could do that.
Wake up!
Usually, I mean, like Katie was just going like, "What's up? We're the Living Brain Dead." So like you could say something instead.
We're the Living Brain Dead. Wake up, it's time to die.
I wore a shirt at Music is Art that said, "We are
Right.
the Living Brain Dead" on
Yeah.
it, because I always go to Music is Art and people just come out and they're like, you know, yelling at the band on stage, "Hey, who are you guys?"
I'm gonna add a scarf to my mic stand now.
Okay. You're having enough time putting the mic cable on your mic stand. You want to put a scarf on there now.
Yeah, it's gotta be MJF's scarf though.
Yeah, you know what? Remind me, not tomorrow, remind me Friday to bring cable ties for you. He's going to add that to the list of things I've already told him to bring, to remind me to bring. He's going on his phone to do this right now. He's trying to. He can't get it unlocked.
Cable ties.
You don't have
Friday.
the thumbprint on yours?
No.
I got the thumbprint on mine. Yeah.
Cable ties.
Yeah, remember I got to bring a bass, I got to bring my pedal and my speaker, and I got to bring some cable ties for your mic stand. So
Yes.
I might already actually have some over there, but I'll bring some anyway. But yeah, sent out a picture yesterday from Brain Dead headquarters. Just posted it up on social media, just like, "Hey, this is our practice spot." And then I stood up and realized my ass was wet because the floor was wet because we left the air conditioner on all weekend. Oops, that's on me.
If anybody's listening from my other band, I'm sorry.
I mean, it'll be fine once it dries out.
Yeah, I'm sure. It's probably dry right now.
I'm sure. I mean, it's been over
24 hours.
about 24 hours. Yeah. So we got together yesterday. We played, we played through our whole set and started working on some
covers.
trying to get back into finishing our
80s.
80s covers EP we've been working on for like
You got
2
some
years.
homework to do.
We do. I was sitting here last night. I found one of the songs that we had previously like basically finished that we were struggling with last night because we hadn't done it with our new bass player and we
Yes.
hadn't done it in months.
Well, I mean, Joe picked it up really
Oh yeah,
good.
for sure. I mean, he walked right over. He knew I had it up on my tablet, so he just came over and was looking at the tablet.
So we got 2 out of 6.
Yeah.
And then 7, whoever our new lead singer picks. So
Brain Dead HQ. Yes, Brain Dead HQ. That's. Yes. I mean, there's another band in there, allegedly. Anyway,
John
is the room you were in too red? The room is
Yes.
It's not too red.
Oh, it's not too red, but it's red.
It's red.
I mean, we got red on our t-shirts too.
Yeah. Oh, the blue light's not even facing where it should be. There it goes. I kept bumping into the light stand because I moved my drums out of the way so I could get to my turntable so I could listen to some of these records I've been getting. I'm just like, I got to listen to this Young MC record and this Hall & Oates record.
I gotta tell you. So I pick up guitar picks for Joe all the time. I found a random guitar pick at a show on Saturday where I was performing and gave it to him.
It's one of those like Dunlop turtle fucking picks he hands to me. I'm just like, what the fuck, John? This isn't even mine. And I happen to be sitting with Noah and he's like, oh, it's mine. Here you go. What the fuck? It's like, oh, I like these picks. I'm like, yeah, but I have custom picks. Like, I literally have custom guitar picks right here. I have custom guitar picks. I handed a couple of these out at Music is Art Burt Fest. That second band that went on. You remember their name? Because I don't off the top of my head.
No.
Okay. So the second band that played, they had that really cool sign too. The Nye. The Nye. So one of the dudes from the Nye was sitting outside talking with Noah and Molly, and I happened to go sit down with them because, you know, great marketing, great networking opportunity, you know, like, hey, somebody's sitting with friends of mine, I could go talk to this dude too. And we got you came over with the guitar pick, and I'm like, I got customs. Look, I have them in my keys.
He's laughing.
And I handed him a couple of them. So he gave me $2 for them. I'm like, you don't got to, like, he's like, nah, man, artists got to support artists. Like,
He was cool.
not gonna argue with you. I'll take your $2, but you didn't have to give me $2.
He was cool.
Yeah, he was pretty cool. It was cool, like hanging out with like everybody we were hanging out with, man. Just
Yeah.
the band Murder that played last, which is like Gus Walters and Mario Nobilio and Tina Williams. Tina is playing Saturday night at some bar in Hamburg, but we don't got to go to that. We're going to we got the thing in Tonawanda that we got to do and whatever. I don't know. It's a long enough weekend. But yeah.
I've seen you mostly every day.
Yeah. Well done. You put a blue light on the cat picture. Yes, I did. It's usually pointed towards the cat picture. By the way, Molly painted that picture for Molly's Noah's Astrobula's fiance. She painted that picture. It was a gift after my cat died. So I got to commission her to do my other cat that died. But yeah, Karina got it actually. Karina was going to pay her to do it, and she was just like, "No, I'll just do it." Like, okay. But again, artists got to take care of artists. I agree with that 100%. You know. Like, I used to be the guy who would be like, yo, I'm friends with the band. Can I get in for free? And now I realize, like, nah, I don't want to do that no more. And there's, like, shows that you'll go to around here. And I'm not going to name any specific promoters here, but you go to shows, you walk in the door, and you give them the money, and the promoter will be like, who are you here to see? Right? Because your money is going to go towards that band. Mm-hmm. I always say everybody.
I mean, I had to buy a ticket.
Why? I still don't understand. You were performing. I still don't understand that.
I don't know.
Pay her with exposure, Laura says. She gets exposure every week on the show. That's done by Meowly. Meowly Designs.
Snowball wanted to be on the show today.
Yeah, he did. He was trying to walk back here. But, yeah. But yeah, we got it. So like the last couple of weeks on the show, we've played. We did a Music is Art special a couple of weeks ago. We did the Burt Fest special last week, and so like I've had a couple of artists over the course of the last couple of weeks say, "Hey, how do we get a song on the show?" And I'm like, "Can you wait 2 weeks? Because we're doing specials." And so the first couple of songs we're going to play today, I think it's the first couple. I don't know what order I put down that I'm playing these. I'm pretty sure it's the first two. Yeah, the first two artists we're playing today are bands that reached out to me in the last couple of weeks. Actually, Kaiser Solzy has something going on, and I don't know what exactly it is. He's got a new album or something coming out. I don't know. He didn't ask me to play anything on the show. We're not playing him today. We will when he's got stuff that we're okay to play, you know, but we'll get to that. But yeah, I had a great conversation with Lily Livid from Girls Against Hetero Tyranny, who was like, "Hey, how do we get a song on your show?" I'm like, "Just ask." Just wait 2 weeks though, because we got these next 2 weeks are pretty much planned out.
Yeah.
She's like, well, should I just send you the track? I'm like, I literally 5 minutes ago downloaded it off Bandcamp. Like, literally, like, went to their Bandcamp, bought their CD that they have out, and bought their latest downloadable album. Because they are constantly supporting us, too. Like, as soon as those pro-choice shirts came out, they were ordering CDs, they were ordering the shirts, like, yeah. Hey, my neighbor's running a bandsaw outside or something. Because, you know, Wednesday at 6 o'clock seems like the greatest time to do shit. Anyway, So this is Girls Against Hetero Tyranny, and this song is called Every Broken Mirror Led to Finally Seeing My Face on All WNY, the ThinkSoJoE Show. Yay, punk rock! Short. We're back.
Wow, that was
We
quick.
don't have songs that short, and we're still a punk band because our songs are still all under 3 minutes. Yeah, short song.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
I just took my headset off.
Yeah.
And I put it right back on.
Literally, we got off headset. We're just like, yeah, we should play with these guys. We should play with them in Rochester. And then the song was over, so we're back.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah, we are playing in Rochester for 2023. That's on our list.
Yes.
We've just been we're planning. Once we get new vocalists, we're gonna try and get out, do some touring, go see some bands, go play with some bands.
Yeah.
There's a band in Orlando that I'm gonna reach out to later.
Yeah.
And it hadn't even emotional grindcore be short songs AF. Yeah, I was going through my time hop today, and I saw this band out of Orlando called Suck Brick Kid that I got their vinyl like 2 years ago, and we had a short exchange in the comments of like, hey, if you guys ever want to play Buffalo, So I think I might reach out to them and be like, yo, my band's planning on touring next year. You guys want to swap shows? You guys come to Buffalo, we'll come to Orlando. Like, that'd be cool.
We're going to tour,
That'd be cool.
kick some names, and take some ass.
We're hoping to play St. Louis is going to be on the list.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh. We're going to do like 3-day tours, like weekends.
3 days.
So like Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Rochester is like one of those. I want Cleveland in the middle though, so we can spend all day at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame
Yeah.
before we play. I think
Yeah.
that'd be cool. And then Rochester would have to be the other. So it would have to be Pittsburgh on Friday, and then Cleveland and Rochester, because then we could do the Strong Museum all day on Sunday. We don't get into that one for free though.
No. Unfortunately.
But that'd be cool as shit to go like go hang out with my best friends at the fucking the World Museum of Play. Let's go. And the fucking Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, just back-to-back day. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds fucking cool. It doesn't make sense from a logistics standpoint to go Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Rochester, because we'll be passing through Buffalo to get to Rochester. But
Yeah.
it does. What if we did Rochester, Cleveland, Pittsburgh? No, that wouldn't make sense because Pittsburgh would have to be the Friday. So if we got to work or whatever, whatever.
As long as I'm back at work
The music, the things we want to go to would be the Saturday, Sunday in Cleveland and Rochester. I don't know. We're planning tours on the air. We don't even have a singer
No.
yet.
Yet.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Hopefully tomorrow.
Hopefully we got a couple coming down tomorrow to jam, and hopefully
Raised in hell.
hopefully by the end of the night we'll have a better idea of what we're going to sound like going forward. So, and I know both of them.
You do.
I do.
You do. I don't know. I only know Leland.
I am in a band with Leland, and the girl that's coming tomorrow, her brother and I used to be in a band together.
And she seems pretty cool.
And there is a picture on my fridge of me. Yes, Laura with braids.
With braids.
That was taken by this girl that's coming to audition
I
for The
seen
Living
it.
Brain Dead tomorrow.
I seen it.
Yeah. Every June for the past couple of years, Lily hosts the Queer Liberation Punk and Noise Show in Rochester. Y'all should play that next year. We'll be raising money for the Trevor Project, which is a nonprofit organization that focuses on suicide prevention in the LGBTQIA plus community. We are
part of that community.
well, we're allies anyway.
We're allies, yeah. So yes, we would love to.
Yeah, we're definitely allies, and we would absolutely, if you would have us, if if everything goes well and we're able to. But yeah, absolutely. I do not still have braids. John, favorite zoo animal?
Right.
Oh, he's ready for this one.
Yes, I am.
All right, John, your favorite zoo animal?
Get ready for this.
Okay.
I don't know what they're called.
The suspense is killing me.
I don't know what they're called, but they're little red-headed monkeys. I went to Rochester, went to the zoo. So me and my old band we were playing in Rochester, and we went to the zoo the next day, and my boys were laughing at me because all like 10 of these red little monkeys, they all turned and looked straight at me. And looked like they looked at me like I was their master.
Like you're their leader, you're the head ginger.
They're like following me. I'm like walking across the window. They're like following me. Oh shit! Oh my god! They think I'm a god.
Just for that, you get.
I love those. I was gonna train them and everything to attack people I don't like. Go. Yeah, so I'm gonna say little red-headed monkeys.
Okay, cool. Little red-headed monkeys.
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
they're cute.
but yeah. Well, I mean, we could go to the zoo. You can see your minions again if you want to do that instead of the Strong Museum, or we could just play Rochester like a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I think we just play Rochester a bunch of times.
Again.
I think we just play Rochester a bunch of times.
It was just
We got friends out there. We could get booked.
It was just weird because they all looked at me and sing. They're all like turned their head at the same time, like, oh shit.
If we
Shit just got real.
Considering that we still consider our former members part of the family, we have family out in Rochester that we can get shows with. So we know a lot of ska bands. Are you realizing this? We don't. Well, I mean, but you know them through me.
Yes.
Like we know Skamagachi and the Abruptors, the Working Class Stiffs, and Turkey Blaster Omega and Reggie Childs. Like we know a lot of ska bands.
But we're not ska.
We knew Toy Box Brigade. Hey, I have that little ska riff now in.
We do have a little ska riff
in one of our songs.
And we might add a trumpet player in one of our songs.
On one of the covers, yeah. Because there's just one spot where it's like, man, this would sound cool with a trumpet. So, once we're ready to do that, I'm gonna reach out to. I'll reach out to my buddy Josh, who was in Toy Box Brigade, and see if he wants to come down and record some trumpet for us. Oh, wow. I've been thinking this whole time John has been wearing an Escula Grind shirt. I don't know if I read that right. But it is, in fact, an Escape the Fate shirt.
Yeah.
We're in a punk band. We're wearing metal bands.
Metal's in me, too. So
I was in a metal band.
I'm a metal drummer in a punk band.
I was in a metal band for a long time, so, Of course, I've seen Metallica probably almost more than any other non-local band.
It's old metal versus new metal.
I think maybe I've seen the Boss Tones more than Metallica, but that's about it. And I'm hoping to kind of right that wrong and see Metallica. Like, they're playing LA later this year, and I'm like, I want to go. But I also have these other trips I need to go on that I need to save money for. John, is rap music?
Yes.
Damn right it is.
Yes. I'm down with the Snoop double G, Snoop Dogg.
You can't even say it right.
I can't even say it right.
D-O-double-G.
D-O-double-G. Dr. Dre.
The S-N-double-O-P. The S-N-double-O-P. D-O-double-G.
2 chairs in a bucket. Fuck it. I don't know.
I mean, John got here today, and I was listening to Young MC on vinyl. I bought it like When did we go on that adventure? Like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, I mean, on Saturday, I ran in and played Eminem, and he started going off like shit.
Oh, you played D12. I'm like, yo, I got this.
D12. You're the lead singer of the band.
Yeah. No, I'm an old school hip hop head, man.
Yes,
I like,
you are.
You know, I got my Run.
Proved it to me.
I got my Run DMC and my Beastie Boys in my collection. I just got
Beastie
Young
Boys.
MCs.
I
Like
fuck
if
with
I
Beastie
had some
Boys.
extra time after that Young MC record ended, I was gonna throw on some Beasties. But it was like, nah, we got like 10 minutes. Let me play you some of these bands that I want to hook up with.
I mean, I don't understand some of the new rap.
Oh, dude, you mean the stuff where it's like yabba-dabba-da-do.
I'm like, what the fuck you just say to me?
My kid brought this up when we were getting our tattoos last week. And she was like, hey, you remember that time we were walking back to your house from the park and you heard somebody playing a rap song and they were talking about pasta? I'm like, yes, they were rapping about fettuccine Alfredo. Like, come on. On the subject of rap, do either of you like Kool Keith? You know, when I first heard Kool Keith, I didn't like him. No, you know what? I'm thinking of Curtis Blow. But I'm trying to think who. I know I've heard Kool Keith, and now it's gonna bug me.
I'm sorry, I just never heard of him. Like,
Hey, speaking of Leland, he's in the chat.
hey, Leland.
Hey, Leland, welcome. Yeah.
If I had to
see him
listen,
in
I had to listen to him.
Less than 20. Well, we'll see him in 24 hours, right? He's 6:30. Yeah. Okay. Cool. We'll see you in 24 hours. Less than 24 hours because it's 6:41 right now. 77 degrees here in Buffalo. Partly cloud, partly sunny. It says. That's easy to say.
Oh, we're doing the weather now.
Why the fuck not? It's right there in front of me. I might as well. It depends who you ask though, because Windows says 77 and Amazon says 76. So, Dr. Doom, Dr. Octagon, Ultramagnetic MCs, etc.
We gotta do some with this.
We gotta listen to some more old school rap, I guess.
Yes. We'll get back to you on those.
I got in the pile behind you here is Grandmaster Flash and Melly Mel and the Furious Five.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Which of course, if you've been watching the show long enough, you know that that's what the white line is in the song break. Is the hit song by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. White lines, don't do it. Which was amazingly and brilliantly covered, by the way, by Duran Duran of all bands.
Yeah. I mean, I'll get down with the underground.
Digital Underground? The Humpty Dance is your chance. Yeah, hell yeah.
And God rest his soul, he passed away this year.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm into like the older stuff. I like Tupac and Biggie, mostly
Hell
Biggie.
Yeah.
If you make me choose between Tupac and Biggie, it's Biggie all day. Like when I was younger, it was probably Tupac. But now that I'm older, it's like, yo, Biggie.
Yeah.
Like, I think I can relate to Biggie more now, because it's just like, he's always rapping about video games and fucking food, you know? Like, T-bone steak, cheese, eggs, and Welch's grape.
Oh, Lord.
Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis.
No, it isn't, Joe.
We need to, I keep telling you, that's what the white line is.
I can tell you what the white line is now, because I could talk more.
We should just like increase the distance of the white line every song break and just make it go higher and higher. She's like, get higher, baby.
I know she asked me my first time on the show a year ago.
Get higher, baby. And don't ever slow down. Free bass. I gotta listen to that record after you leave. Or while you're here. I don't fucking care. Anyway. I that's why like I keep bumping into the light here, is because I moved the drums over here so I can get to the record player, so I can listen to some of these records I bought. I just got Hall & Oates, The Ultimate Collection, and I was looking at this. I was looking at it last night, and I finally played it today. I'm looking at it last night. I'm looking at the back. I'm looking at the track listing. I'm like, I have a few of these songs on 4 separate vinyl. I have every single one of those songs on another vinyl. Most of them on 2 different vinyls. Some of them on 3. Some of them on 3 and 2 of them on 4. because I have 2 copies of Hall & Oates Voices. So every time you go away,
Yeah.
no, not that one. That one's not on there. Kiss on My List
Okay.
and You Make My Dreams are both on the album Voices.
Kenny Loggins.
I have Kenny Loggins. Hell yeah, I got Kenny Loggins.
I love that dude.
Check this out, I have Kenny Loggins at the movies.
Oh shit.
It is all the songs he's done for movie soundtracks.
Nice.
I bought it.
Nice.
I obviously,
get that.
I mean, obviously, you know, Danger Zone, right?
Oh yeah. I was listening on the way here. I was like, oh shit, I want to drive fast now.
Yeah. Obviously Danger Zone,
can't
and then
even take it, though.
there's fucking Footloose. Like, yeah, Kenny Loggins is the fucking
Hey.
man, dude.
I get down. with
Top
Footloose.
3 favorite early punk bands. Fear.
Misfits. I know everybody picks the Misfits these days.
Yeah, I'd probably say Misfits. So like I got into punk like and kind of have been working my way backwards. Cuz I got into
Yeah.
punk in like the mid 90s, but I was still like fucking metal, one of those guys. You know what I mean? Like and I still see those guys at shows. Like the Metallica show last month with Greta Van Fleet
Yeah.
and Ice Nine Kills, right? And I'm telling people, I'm like, listen, somebody better say Ramones for that. Yeah, Ramones, definitely. I fucking love I have the Ramones live in Buffalo on
got-
vinyl.
Ritalin kids.
Fucking Ritalin kids. That's 90s though. So
I know. Still. I mean.
stop the world. I gotta listen to that band again. It's been a minute. But yeah, they were a good band. Sugar Cult. You remember Sugar Cult? They were
Oh yeah,
cool.
I used to cover Memory
Okay.
by them a lot.
I got that record, I got that CD for free. Because I was starting an entertainment blog at the time.
Yeah.
And so I reached out to their publicist. They were coming to town. And I got free tickets to the show. Iggy Pop and the Stooges. Fuck yeah.
Iggy Pop. I get
Hell
down with
yeah.
Iggy Pop.
I got some Iggy
the
Pop in my
Stooges.
collection. Fucking I got Iggy Pop and the Stooges Raw Power recently released vinyl, and it's got 2 different mixes of the album on it. The first disc is the original mix done by Iggy Pop, and then the second one is a later mix that was done by David Bowie, which sounds way fucking
Yeah.
better. But
Laura, the white line, it is a reflection off the head.
no, it's not.
That's not? Are you sure? It
I'm
looks like-
positive.
it looks like a
I'm-
reflection.
I am telling you, it is the song by Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. White lines, don't do it.
Okay, we're having a debate over here. So
Anyway, but yeah, Iggy and the Stooges, man. We fucking, I mean, like the chorus riff of fucking Catgirls is totally fucking Be Your Dog.
yeah, I mean you.
Unintentionally, but
I mean you got some Aerosmith vibe to it.
well, that was intentional. The fucking Iggy Pop wasn't. It just happened.
I kind of feel like it reminds me of a Nirvana song.
Fucking Iggy Pop. Yeah, I fucking love Iggy Pop, man. That's my shit.
I like a Nirvana vibe off of Catgirls. Also,
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
I'm a big Nirvana fan. So
Yeah. We were looking at that Nirvana greatest hits the other day, and I'm like, do I
Yeah.
want this? Like, literally, I'd be buying it for You Know You're Right, because everything else I already have. But, like, do I want this? And I'm like, nah, I don't want to spend money right now and put it back. Steph says hi from her and Julie. Hi.
hi.
But Steph loves Nirvana. Love killed him 100%. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Will not argue that. I will also not argue if you say Tupac is still alive. Because I could
think he is.
basically prove that.
I mean, they say Elvis is still alive.
I don't know about that one. I think maybe he lived a lot longer than people thought, but I think he'd be dead by now. But Tupac. Let's recap here. Tupac gets shot, what, 5 times, something like that?
Yeah.
ends up in the hospital. He dies. Okay. That's the narrative so far. Tupac dies.
Yeah.
You know what happens the next day?
What?
Tupac releases a music video. Do you know what happens in this music video?
What's that?
Tupac dies and goes to heaven. So there's exhibit A right there for the case of Tupac still being alive, right?
Some CSI shit.
Now, I get that people will write a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that, but how many fucking albums has Tupac put out since he died?
A lot.
Tupac and Elvis are alive, they're roommates.
Hey, I mean, they still say about Michael Jackson being still alive.
It's possible.
I think that's possible.
I saw Michael Jackson over the weekend. He's playing for... no, he's playing for one of the football teams. Was it the Bills, maybe? Or was it the other... No, it wasn't the Titans. Who the fuck did the Niners crush on Sunday? Who cares? We won. Lost our quarterback, but we won. Yeah, there's a dude in the NFL named Michael Jackson, and he had a great play on whatever game he was watching. Did we talk about my purchase last night? Not on the air. I don't think I mentioned. I told John when he got here that last night I pre-ordered Taylor Swift's album. I also ordered Whitesnake's Greatest Hits. So
Wow.
yeah. So and also on its way is Eminem's Recovery album. And also on its way is Phil Collins' Face Value. So
Also on my way is apparently a Taylor Swift t-shirt.
yeah, it hasn't gotten here. I've been checking the mail every day. It hasn't gotten here. But yes, I did pre-order the Taylor Swift record. For me.
Nice.
For me. I bought it for myself.
And Laura, when I get that shirt, I will wear it on the air.
Yes, he will.
For you.
But yeah, it's going to be such a change of pace from your Escape the Fate t-shirt here this week.
I'll escape the fate.
Laura bought John a Taylor Swift t-shirt, apparently. It hasn't gotten here yet. She was going to ship it here. So, but anyway. Taylor Swift will cause vertigo. Okay.
Guess so.
I was like, Steph was texting me after 11 o'clock. She's like, I got to stay up. And I got to watch Taylor Swift's TikTok. She's going to announce something about the new album. And she literally announced one song off the album.
Buy another for John. What?
She wants me to buy you a copy of the Taylor Swift record.
Oh.
Maybe I should. I'm trying to. I am easing John into this vinyl thing. He just got his first vinyl on Saturday. He comes in here and I'm playing some vinyl and I'm like, I point out to him, because like I was just opening some vinyl, so I have all my inner and outer sleeves just sitting on his chair. So I'm like, oh, let me move these for you. Put them away, and I'm like, John, you gotta buy yourself some of this stuff, man. The inner and outer sleeves, you gotta take care of your vinyl, dude. Like, you gotta get the brush so you get all the debris off of it. You get the anti-static brushes,
my face
man.
is just like,
yeah, you gotta get the anti-static brush. I mean, you got like what? You got that Victrola turntable, right? With the fucking like the 8-in-1 deal.
Yeah. Got a CD player with it.
That'll do for now. You need to get a better one down the line. Yeah, this one costs like $250.
I'm already broke.
This one cost $250, and then I had to buy the stereo separate. I got a good deal on the stereo though, and Steph. I gotta buy another one for Steph. I mean, anybody who owes me money, if they want to take money out of that and buy the Taylor Swift record, that's okay.
I mean, I owe you money.
Yeah. Anyway.
All it out. You need a checkbook too? You take checks?
Yes. As a matter of fact, I do. Just make it out to my landlady. Dude, I'm just sitting here looking at my bank account because I wrote a $500 check, right? I'm just like waiting for this check to come out, waiting for it. And it's just like, I'll DM you on Twitter, Laura, with my address. Lily says, gotta head out. Thanks so much for playing the track. Reminder to anyone seeing the comments that tapes will be out soon via Some Music
Welcome.
Can Hurt You. I might have to buy a tape. I don't have a tape player in here, but I got one out there, so I might have to buy a tape. Most of my tapes that I got right now are Weird Al Yankovic tapes.
Oh, yeah, you did that in the car, too.
Dude, you're like, you put on Coolio, and you're like, yeah, you don't know this. I'm like, the fuck I don't. And so I'm like singing it, but I'm also like trying to not sing the Weird Al version because you're
stopped it.
And then you're like, all right. And then you put on Weird Al, and I'm like, oh, okay, this is my speed. You want to play White and Nerdy next?
Oh, shit, no. I saw the video. I was like, no, I would run too. But, you know, he started doing it. It was like right on. I was like, what the?
He underestimates me in my rap ability.
What was it called?
What? Amish Paradise?
Yeah, Amish
Paradise, yeah. You have
I was like, damn. I gotta challenge him now more.
Yeah, I know. But you put on some Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg, and I'm like, why the fuck don't I know the words to this song? And it was
gotcha
like
there.
Yeah, it was Dre Day, I think, right?
Dre Day.
Or no, Still Dre, Still Dre.
Still Dre.
And I'm like, why? I know this song. Why don't I know this song? Steph has a request.
Okay.
Okay.
What's up?
So I used to, like, when I first started building a setup in here and had like a condenser mic on my desk and shit. Yeah. I literally did like basically karaoke to rap songs.
Okay.
And I uploaded a few of them. A few of them are still like in my cloud that I never uploaded, but like never uploaded to YouTube anyway, but like I got a few like private videos on my YouTube of me doing some rap songs. So like I think the first one I did was Ice Ice Baby.
Ice Ice Baby?
Ice Ice Baby. I'm mad Weird Al Yankovic's movie is in theater release. It's Roku streaming thing, but Queen Elton John get a release.
In theaters?
What's up?
It's not going to be in movies?
No, it's a Roku exclusive.
Oh.
Which
It looks good though.
But obviously, John, if you want to watch it in a theater experience, you know where to go.
Here.
So yeah, exactly. Yeah, I think the first video I did was Ice Ice Baby. Steph wants to do a 10-minute segment next week. She wants to call in and do a quiz on the two of us from her and Julie about music and call it Two Girls and Trivia. Down.
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 Okay.
Absolutely down.
So
Let's
we
do
take that challenge.
Yes. Yes. Once. So I just got a message that about who to reach out to for the soup, and we know the guy. I'll tell you about it during the song break. Anyway. But yes, absolutely, we will do that next week.
Yes.
So, but yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to have a little movie night here. I got to talk to my landlady still and just make sure that's cool. I'm sure she's fine with it. But like, we're going to have a little outdoor movie night. We're going to get together with some friends. We're going to watch Clerks. We're going to watch both Wayne's Worlds. We saw Clerks 3 over the weekend.
Yes.
We'll talk about that when we come back from the song break, because that's coming up in 2 minutes. I tell you one thing, that movie night will not be this weekend because you and I are busy all weekend. We're doing a thing Friday.
I'm kind of busy. Yeah.
We're doing a thing Friday. We're going to see Shambles afterward. Then Saturday, you and I are going to go be in a music video.
Yeah.
And if anybody is interested in also being in this music video, facebook.com/dazeago. They have the information. That's ZAZEAGO, Days Ago. They have the information. You can just go to the ThinkSoJoE Facebook page, click on the link, click on their name. It'll take you to their page. They have the information, who to contact and everything to be in this music video.
Yeah.
That you and I are going to be a part of on Saturday rather.
Saturday afternoon.
So Steph's got to go. She says bye.
Bye, Steph.
Bye. But yeah, we're gonna go be in the Days Ago music video, so that's pretty cool. I got asked, like TJ actually reached out to me a couple of weeks ago about playing their new single, and it was like, dude, can it wait 2 weeks? Because we're doing the Music is Art thing, and then we're doing the Greg Burt thing, and then we'll get you next week. He's like, yeah, it's cool. You guys want to be in my music video? Like, sure. So, yeah, we're going to do that this weekend. But we're going to play a song right now from my friends in Days Ago. And Days Ago has a new song that we're about to play called Break the Bottle. It's available now. And also, they are opening for joint operation along with Reggie Childs on September 30th at the Rec Room, 79 West Chippewa in Buffalo. That's somebody who just left our chat's birthday, by the way, September 30th. Anyway, and that show will be 6 p.m., $12 in advance, $16, or 16, ages 16 and up, rather. So, yeah, go see Days Ago and come be in the video with us. This is Days Ago, and this song is called Break the Bottle on all WNY. ThinkSoJoE.
Break the bottle, smash it open, it's already overflowing. Drown your pain and all your sorrow. Feel the same damn way tomorrow. It gets better, so they tell me. I tell myself, but I still feel empty. This positivity can be so draining. Some days I'd rather be complaining. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Help to pass the time. I have yet to find a reason why this empty dream seems to satisfy my shallow heart. You will remind my pool of self-destruction, contaminated by aspirations. Oh, 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 oh.
Days Ago on all WNY Think So Joe show.
I fucking love them.
That song called Break the Bottle. I hope you do, because you're going to be in their music video on Saturday.
All right.
Yeah. I'm going to load up the next couple of songs here so we are prepared when they come up. So anyway, yeah. Days Ago, cool band. Yeah.
All right.
What was I supposed to talk about when we came back? I forgot. Because we were talking about other shit during the song. Oh, we saw Clerks 3 over the weekend.
Yeah. Moving on. Yeah.
So I was supposed to give you Clerks before you left the house last week.
didn't.
And I forgot, and you forgot, so we never...
I watched it at their Overlook practice.
But then I was like, okay, where can John watch this movie? And then it was going, it was on, like, Pluto TV, of all places. I'm like, here, you can watch it for free. There's ads, but you can watch it for free. So you watched Clerks finally with ads. And then and I bet you're glad you watched Clerks before you saw Clerks 3.
Yes.
Because like I think if you haven't seen Clerks and you go see Clerks 3, you're going to be a lot of it is going to be lost on you.
Well, I mean, I like the one that just came out, but I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Well, obviously not. Like,
No,
we're not in the business. Not in the business of spoiling movies that have just left theaters.
It's really worth seeing. When it comes out, I would recommend seeing it because, yeah.
Laura Kozlow says John is going to star in that music video.
Laura, I love it.
I don't know, man.
Yes, I am. I'm gonna be a star in a music
I don't know,
video.
man. I'm in that group chat with everybody that's coming to this video, and we're gonna stand out, all right, because we're gonna probably be the only people dressed as ourselves.
I didn't know it was a costume party.
I don't think it's supposed to be. I think people were just like, hey, I have this. Can I wear this? And TJ's just like, yeah, man, that'd be cool. Do it.
I don't know what to wear.
Just wear
Me.
He says, wear what you would wear going to a show you're really looking forward to. So basically, just dress like you. That's what I'm gonna do.
Guess I'll dress like an Axel, or like I always do.
Maybe I'm not holding my breath on this, but maybe my ThinkSoJoE Wayne's World shirt will come in by then. I'm highly doubting that. It probably won't even ship by then. I didn't say anything about hating your last name, Laura. Anyway. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. We're gonna be in a music video.
Second one.
Your second one, my first, and then we're gonna shoot a music video at some point.
Yes, but we can't talk. We're not.
We don't know details.
We don't know details, but
like we have no idea. We don't even know what song.
We have idea what's gonna take place in the video.
We don't even know what song. So we have a lot of work to do to get to this point.
At this point.
But the plan is that we are going to get a new singer.
Yes.
Re-record one of our old songs.
Yes.
Put it out as a single.
Yes.
And do a music video
Yes.
for that song.
Yes.
We don't know where exactly yet. We have ideas.
No. Well, we have ideas.
We are planning on having people
Yes.
come and hang out and be in the
Yes.
video. I think we throw a party.
Yes.
And we have people come out and be in the music
Yes.
video, and then we watch a movie or something afterwards.
And I'll keep saying yes.
I think that sounds like a plan. We don't
This
know
is a
we don't know when.
I don't know when.
Obviously, we've got work to do.
yes.
But we're gonna have a music video
Yeah.
shoot soon, and we're gonna invite everybody. So
It's gonna be awesome.
it's gonna be killer. It's gonna be fun. I can picture it in my head, and it's just like, yeah, it's gonna look cool. So
The only person that's not invited is Austin Theory.
I mean,
Don't even think about it.
I mean, is that really the worst case scenario given the main event of the next Saudi Arabia show?
Okay. Maybe you can use Austin Theory for that. Only one night only.
Yeah. I mean, Logan Paul, man. Come on. What the fuck?
What are they thinking?
I mean, he did good in his 2 matches he's had so far, but come on. But
We were there for one of them.
We were. The thing about it is, like, these shows in Saudi Arabia are not for you and me.
No.
They're for the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia. He likes Logan Paul. So they're going to give him Logan Paul in the main event of their pay-per-view. Because they're paying him a fuck ton of money. That's why. Justifying that fucking fat Logan Paul contract, I'm sure.
And, he won't win. So.
Nah, obviously not.
My tribal chief will.
Your tribal chief.
I acknowledge him.
Yeah. Apparently Donald Trump's acknowledging him too. Saw a video. He was rallying people and they were throwing their ones to the sky. So the main event for the next pay-per-view Laura will be watching is The Undertaker versus Brock, Unforgiven 2002.
That was that was a good pay-per-view.
We just did, for Wrestle with Andy, the 2003 year in review. So that's either out now or coming out shortly. And got to relive some memories of a certain beast incarnate nearly breaking his neck. Man, speaking of breaking necks, you saw it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You and I, as wrestling fans, not even necessarily sports fans, because I think I'm more into sports than you are, but like, as wrestling fans, we've seen our fair share of broken necks and neck injuries on live television.
Yes.
It never gets easier to watch.
No.
And
you cringe every time you see it.
And Dane Jackson of the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football, prime time.
He got tackled by his own player by accident.
Yeah,
and
obviously
his
by
head
accident.
Went all the way back and touched on his back, top of his head. Like,
dude,
I thought his head came off.
He's out of the hospital. He's home.
And he's fine. No serious injury at all. He could play again.
I wouldn't say he's fine. I'm sure he's going to miss a few weeks of action at least. But like,
he didn't end his career.
But he's able to walk. He's able to move. He's home. Good. He is home. He's out of the hospital. He's home. They carted his ass out in the ambulance off the field.
Fortunately, I'm not a Bills fan, but I'm glad he's okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was literally having that conversation with Steph earlier in the day because Trey Lance, the quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers, broke his ankle on Sunday. And I'm just like, I am just like, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. So I'm like talking to all my Bills fan friends, and I'm just like, I hope your quarterback has a better weekend than mine did. Meaning, I hope your quarterback stays healthy. I hope he doesn't get hurt. I hope Josh Allen does well this season. I will give you guys that. Because I don't want to see anybody get hurt. So seeing that dude get hurt, and I didn't see it live, because I was in the kitchen, I was cooking dinner.
I thought he was dead.
Dude, I was in the kitchen cooking dinner. I had my two iPads in there. I had Monday Night Raw on one with the volume turned all the way up, and I had the football game with the volume like halfway up. And I'm not paying attention. I'm paying attention to my food. And when I got back in here and I put the games on in here, both Monday Night Football games and Monday Night Raw, I heard them say something about, the Bills players look very concerned as they were putting him in the ambulance. What the fuck? And then I go on Facebook and like literally my entire timeline is like, oh man, he's dead. Like that was a brutal hit. I'm talking to one girl. She says, I don't watch football, but I happen to be in the room for that. And that was scary. And I'm like, look, I've seen my fair share of neck injuries and they're never fun to watch.
No.
And it took me a minute, but I found it on Twitter. Of course somebody uploaded it to Twitter. And I saw it and I'm like, I was just like, holy fuck, that guy he's never fucking playing football again. He's fine. He's out of the hospital. Thankfully, fine and out of the hospital. Like, I'm very happy that he is okay after that hit, or as okay as as he can be.
He's sore and still injured, kind of.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, like to be able to like you're 2 days removed from it, you're out of the hospital, you're at home.
Just get to see another day.
Yeah, absolutely.
You have probably a good guardian angel with you, dude.
Absolutely. I'm watching this game
and I'm watching over you.
Watching this game and they're giving the updates throughout because like anytime I see like the sideline reporter, I'm like, mute. What's she saying? Because I want to know after I see this hit. Now I want to know, and it's just like, oh, he's able to move his extremities. I'm like, that is an extremely good sign. Yeah. Like he's not paralyzed. Like as I've mentioned, we've seen our fair share of neck injuries. What's the first one you remember seeing?
When Brock Lesnar dropped Hardcore Holly.
Oh, fuck, that one. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
And then kicked him in the back of the head.
Okay. Yeah, that was a brutal one, too.
Or the one when Brock Lesnar did the little jumping off the rope on WrestleMania 19.
Shooting star. Yeah, I was there.
You were there, yeah.
I was there. He didn't break his neck. He concussed himself. He knocked himself out. But he didn't break his neck. I mean, and a guy like Brock Lesnar is built for an impact like that. Mm-hmm. So, I'm sure that's probably true of Dane Jackson as well because, he's a football player. he's got to take Impact. So I think if it was you or me that took a hit like that, please never let that happen to either of us.
Yeah.
But like if it was you or I that happened to, we'd be dead.
Or look at what Owen Hart did, the Tombstone and Stone Cold.
Stone Cold. That was the first one I remember.
That
was the first one I remember seeing that was like a legit neck injury, and that was the one I was hoping you would actually mention, because Stone Cold, for a good minute there, couldn't move. He was paralyzed. That's why, like, if you go back, you watch that match,
and he finished and won the title.
But if you go back and watch that match, he barely was able to roll up Owen Hart. Like, Owen was just like there is no way that should have beat somebody like Owen Hart. But they had to do what they had to do to get that match out of the ring in Austin to medical.
Yeah. And, I saw a story on it, and Owen Hart didn't mean to do that.
Obviously not. Austin didn't feel that way for a while, but...
yeah. He didn't care about the title after that.
No. But I mean, absolutely, like, watching WWE, we've seen a number of, like, most recently, Big E.
Yeah.
On an episode of SmackDown, took a German suplex on the outside of the...
He's still out.
Yeah. He's okay, thankfully. He might not...
wrestle again.
Might not wrestle again, but he's okay. He's got a good quality of life, at least, out of this. And that was what I was hoping for Dane Jackson after I saw that hit, was like, please let him at least have some kind of quality of life.
Mm-hmm.
Unlike a guy like Darren Drozdov from WWE, who used to be in the NFL. He got dropped on his head, and he's been paralyzed ever since.
Like Big E, I mean.
Yeah.
At least you could say you won the WWE title.
And a guy like Big E, with all that definition, a lesser man would have been done.
Back then he should have got pushed for the title.
Yeah, absolutely. But I mean, that muscle definition in the neck was like holding that shit in place. And I think, I'm not really familiar with Dane Jackson or any of the Buffalo Bills, really, so I don't know what they're built like under those pads. But I'm sure the dude has good neck muscles and is able to, withstand a hit like that.
Look at Edge. He wasn't supposed to do it anymore because of his neck.
Yeah. Sting, too.
Sting, yeah.
Which I met Edge while he was still in the neck brace. So, he was in good spirits. I'll give him that. Unlike Stacy Keibler, who was signing next to him, just didn't want to be there. Just like, okay, I get you don't want to be here, but like, act like you do. Like Edge is
good money to see you.
I mean, it was a free signing, but still, but Edge is sitting there like, hey guys, how you doing? Hey, oh yeah, I should be back around November. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for asking. I appreciate it. And then you go to her and she's, here's your shit. Like, what the fuck?
Edge is legit.
Yeah, he is. Laura said the 2003 review came out 6 hours ago on Wrestle with Andy, so go check out Wrestle with Andy after this. Great channel that I'm very privileged to voice.
Is that the one that made you say awesome?
No, awesome? that was Lamia, WrestleLamia. Another great channel that I'm very privileged to voice, but there is a lot of stuff on that channel I get paid to say.
You said that, did you?
Dude, there's a lot of stuff on
my face.
There is a lot of stuff on that channel I get paid to say where I'm just like, I don't really agree with this, but
John
it pays well.
John will get a kick out of it.
I love WrestleLamia. I love the crew at WrestleLamia. They are all one. I love getting to work with them. Like the entire crew, all the video team, the writing, Mr. WrestleLamia himself. I love working with all of them. But yeah, that Austin Theory is awesome line. I'm just like, okay. I gotta tell John about this.
You did.
I did. As soon as I saw you, I'm like, hey, let me read you this line.
When I'm driving you, I was like, get out of my car now.
Yeah.
You can walk to practice.
Yeah.
I would have picked you up then. I would have felt bad.
Right. But no, my point being that these athletes are built to take impact. Like you don't want to see them take the impact.
I mean, I would die.
Me too. You don't want to see them take that impact. You don't want to see anybody get hurt.
No.
And I mean anybody. And I used to jokingly, say like, oh, I hope somebody runs over Sidney Crosby tonight, preferably the Zamboni driver. But I don't really mean that. I don't want to see the guy get hurt.
How long do you think I would last against Brock Lesnar?
Probably half as long as Zach Gowen did.
Or not even a second.
Yeah,
I run.
It depends how long Brock wants to play with his food.
Oh, yeah, fun with me.
That's what I'm saying.
Pick me up with one hand. I'm done.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't want to see anybody get hurt. And like, having been there, you know, and
I never want to get hurt again.
I know you never want to get hurt again. Leland says it depends on the match type, how long you last with Brock Lesnar. So what?
Match type.
Let's throw out some match types.
Let's match type.
And we'll figure out how long you last.
Coles versus Brock Lesnar.
We'll figure out how long you last with Brock Lesnar. But I'm gonna throw a twist in for the first one.
Okay.
60-minute Iron Man match. How many times does Brock beat you?
I think I lost count.
So you figure 60 minutes, you divide that by 60.
He would torture me.
So you take 60 minutes, and then you... So
I just got to get lucky, one low blow, and I got him. I got him down for like maybe a minute or two.
So you take 60, you multiply it by 60 seconds per minute, and then you divide that by 3, so every 3 seconds you're getting pinned. Yeah. So it'd be about 3,600. Divided by 3 would be... so you get pinned 1,300 times in a 60-minute Iron Man match by Brock Lesnar. If my math is correct.
You know what? I'll throw one out there. Me and him, Hell in a Cell. Let's go.
You want to get in a Hell in a Cell with Brock Lesnar?
No, I can't escape. I can't. Steel cage. I can escape.
Steel cage. That might be your only hope. Is a match where the only way to win is to literally run away.
Barbed wire match.
Oh, jeez.
I'll make his ass bleed. No, he'll probably make me bleed. He'll make me a shish kebab or something.
Get a fucking first blood match going.
I'm done. Either way, I lose. It doesn't end up good for me. I'm dead.
Can you win by submission in the Iron Man match? Yes. Maybe Brock would throw one in for Varey. Yes. Yeah, so maybe you don't get pinned 1,300 times.
Ladder match. What was it? What's got to be raised?
1,200, because 3,600.
What about ladder match? I mean,
ladder match.
Where am I going to go? Am I going for a contract? Am I going for a title?
John's got him in the ladder match. I don't know about the ladder match.
I climb.
I saw an interview with Mustafa Ali, and he was. You remember when Brock won the Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
And like Ali was like at the top of the ladder, taking his sweet ass time, getting the briefcase down, like just long enough for Brock to come knock his ass out and take it himself. So I saw an interview with Mustafa Ali, and he's like, "Yeah, people kept asking me like after the fact, like why didn't I just grab the briefcase? Well, because the guy signing my check and paying me a lot of money told me to just let Brock Lesnar win. So, I'm going to do what he says."
He's got a family, man.
Yeah.
So.
I don't know, but he also wanted out of his contract. Not at that point he didn't, but he eventually wanted out of his contract. Maybe he should have.
I didn't know he was a cop.
Yeah, he used to be a cop.
But yeah.
Mustafa Ali, yeah.
Yeah. Either way, I will lose to Brock Lesnar, so.
I'm trying to think of any...
he'd probably kill me.
I'm trying to think of any scenario where you would be able to beat Brock Lesnar, and I just...
Can't think of it.
I'm not seeing one.
If I go for his stomach, where he has stomach issues, I think I might have.
You're gonna take advantage of his diverticulitis.
Low blow. Always gets him. Always gets him.
That is true. You want to beat Brock Lesnar, you kick him in the nuts. That's how he got eliminated from that Royal Rumble after he eliminated 15 people.
He's got to target his stomach. I just got to get him one good candlestick or something. Inferno match.
I'll
set his ass on fire.
You realize you're in the center of the ring, flaming hot fire. Obviously, flaming hot fire. What else? What other temperature would fire be?
Nobody wins.
You're in the center of the ring. Your object is to drag your opponent and get them into the fire and set them on fire.
That's a bad idea. Actually, erase that.
Brock Lesnar can literally just pick you up with one hand and drop you on the flames. I don't think that's a good idea.
No. Casket match. That didn't work.
Same concept. Here's
Boiler
what
room match.
maybe a boiler room match, because the object of that is to get out of the boiler room and get to the ring first.
Yes.
Okay, maybe a boiler room match. I was thinking, like a beat the clock challenge kind of thing.
Okay.
Right? Brock Lesnar is definitely weak against fire.
Leland gets it.
I'm thinking a beat the clock challenge. Like you challenge him, like I can last 3 minutes with you, like fucking Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
I can last 3 minutes in the ring with you, and then you just fucking run from him for 3 minutes. You better hope his ass don't catch you.
Oh, Brock is pretty fast.
He is pretty fast.
So I would have to run. I mean, I'm pretty fast runner.
I'll tell you what. Up until this match, we just saw him in Nashville. Every time I saw Brock Lesnar at a big event, live in person, he's knocked himself out. So maybe you just have me in the audience for good luck. Maybe he'll knock himself out, and you can just take advantage of that.
I'll have to think of something quick.
Yeah.
If he gets back up, I'm dead.
Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll have to.
I just hope I never meet him. Like, shit, man. We were talking about you. I'm so sorry.
I was supposed to meet Brock Lesnar. We went to WWF Niagara Falls up in Niagara Falls, Ontario, back when that was still a thing.
Yeah.
Went there, and when we got there, they're like, "Hey, Brock fell off a fucking boat and sliced his leg on the propeller pretty bad, so he's not gonna make it to the show to the signing. So here's Trish Stratus instead."
That time.
Yeah, I've already met Trish Stratus, but okay, let's do it again.
What if?
Brock Lesnar has already fought in every match, and this is the headline match, and he's all worn down, and it's an Inferno match.
Then I got him. I got him. I'm 100%. He's not.
I mean, Brock weighs what? Like 300 pounds, give or take?
And I weigh 125.
Right. Can you drag 300 pounds?
No.
So how are you going to exactly get Brock into the fire?
I'm going to find a shovel.
What are you going to do? What the fuck's the shovel going to do?
Push him.
You're going to push it.
I'm going to find his forklift he has.
I was like, you need to hope he brings that fucking forklift. That tractor that he had at SummerSlam
shovel.
and leaves the fucking keys in
If
it.
that doesn't work, I'm going to call Dexter Loomis to help me out here.
Fucking Dexter Lewis.
Come out of the ring, buddy. I need you.
You're just going to like knock on the trapdoor in the ring for him to come out.
Quickly.
Trapdoors in wrestling rings are dangerous. Just ask, well, you can't. He's dead. The British Bulldog, but hurt his back. Was never the same after that. He hurt his back on the Ultimate Warrior's trapdoor in WCW.
Ooh.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, if I was going to go up against Brock Lesnar, I would take advice from The Undertaker because he knows him better.
I think, like, you remember those old Bugs Bunny commercials or cartoons where he was in the boxing match, right? And he just he just kept ducking the guy until the dude just wore himself out, and Bugs just went boop. So you just kind of like you just keep ducking and dodging, and then finger poke of doom.
Well, he's running the UFC, so he doesn't go for that. He goes for every body part. Mm-hmm.
And he seems to not get tired either, so that might not be a good strategy. I really don't. I really can't foresee a scenario other than like a beat the clock thing where you like. You know, here's the strategy. Here's the strat, right? So like, you got to learn. You got to become a magician, right? Like one of those street magicians that like locks themselves in the fucking in the aquariums or whatever, right?
Yeah.
So like, here's what you do: you challenge Brock, right? You're like, all right, me and you are gonna have a match. And it's going to be a 10-minute challenge. And if you can't beat me in 10 minutes, that means I win, right?
Right.
And so like, and then you like go and you do like, you go suspend yourself in the aquarium thing. And then he can't like, and it's made of bulletproof glass and shit, so he can't get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we have seen him knock down the cell, the chambers in the elimination chamber.
Yes.
which are supposedly bulletproof glass.
I mean,
so
either way, I'm not.
might not work.
After this, I mean, if I have a match with him, either way, I'm not going to be able to walk. I'll be going to leave on a stretcher.
Nice Duck Dodgers reference. Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
There's no win-win situation for me either way.
I don't know.
I'm going to end up breaking something else.
Yeah, probably.
So, I
I think the only way you win against Brock Lesnar is to be like,
just
first one to get pinned wins. And then you just lay down.
You pinned me! No, don't say that because then it'll torture me.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, Brock seems to like torturing people.
And I wish Justin Roberts could tell me how many minutes I got left in this match.
Yeah. Well, speaking of time and minutes, it's time for music.
We got a half hour.
Yeah, we got time for music here. We're gonna go out on Friday night. We're gonna see Shambles, who are performing at Nietzsche's. That's 248 Allen Street here in Buffalo, with
Shambles.
Beach Tower and Market Research. Yeah, fuck Shambles. 9 p.m., $8 at the door, 21 and up. Hopefully, we'll be able to better find parking at Nietzsche's than we were at Good Bar last week. But yeah, our boys in Shambles are performing this weekend, and we're gonna go see them because we love Shambles, especially Ryan, because he was part of our band for a little bit. And this song is called Blue Line on all WNY ThinkSoJoE Show. Shambles on all WNY ThinkSoJoE Show. former co-host of the ThinkSoJoE show, former living brain-dead bassist, Mr. Ryan McInerney in that band.
Ryan, could be good to see you, buddy.
Yeah, I've only seen him once since his last show with us.
This will be my first Shambles show.
Yeah, we've been trying to get you to come for months, dude.
Yeah.
You're always like, I don't know any of the punk rock bands. It's like, dude, I keep telling you, come to these punk rock shows with me.
I know, but no.
And I'm glad you're starting to come out to shows with me. Like, because now you're getting to see all these great bands that are out.
No, it's just because the last time I had a broken foot and I couldn't drive.
Well, right, I mean, but, you know.
Other times I was,
There is.
I will be there.
Next Sunday night. No, this Sunday night. Yes, this Sunday night. After football punk rock night featuring Hopeless Otis, Squint, Rat Hazard, and Dagon Von Lovecraft. That's Sunday, September 25th, 6:30 p.m. doors, $10 cover. By the way, that is before football because the fucking Niners are playing in primetime that night. But I digress. That's at Stamps, 98 Main Street in Tonawanda.
Maybe I'll be there.
I won't be because I'm going to be home watching the Niners.
Okay, then I won't be there.
You can go. I'm not stopping you from going.
I don't.
Squint likes the show. We've played them on the show. Rat Hazard. Before you were on, because like I kept calling them Squint, because it's spelled with a Z.
Yeah.
And they later corrected me and said it's Squint. Squint. I'm pretty sure we played Rat Hazard on the show at some point. I don't know. I'm going to be home watching the Niners game, because that's when the Niners are playing. And my boy Jimmy G is about to lead us back to the Super Bowl again. But I don't even know who the backup quarterback is now. Jimmy was the backup quarterback, and then Trey got his ankle broken, which is why we got in this whole subject of injuries before the song. But yeah, hope everybody that got hurt in the Bills game is okay, and I hope everybody that got hurt in the Eagles game is okay, and I hope everybody that got hurt in all the rest of the football games over the weekend are okay. If Jimmy G goes down, then I'm just watching football until hockey starts. But, you know, meanwhile.
Former co-host.
Yeah, Ryan.
Hello, Laura.
Yes, Ryan.
What Laura called him?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
No, I don't. Did she call him something?
Yeah, Ryan.
Oh, Ryan, fucking Meg Ryan.
Meg Ryan.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Meg Ryan.
Yeah, Meg Ryan. Yeah, it'd be good to see the Shambles boys. They used to come out to all the shows because Ryan was in the band, so Joey at least would come out and support, you know.
He was at one of our shows?
He was at all of our shows when Ryan
Really?
was in the band, yeah. Yeah.
I never met him.
And then, right. And then I was at all the Shambles shows while Ryan was in our band, so this is, you know, Ryan's in a band with a dude named Joe. He's going to show up at the other band's show, I guess. Makes sense, right? So, but yeah, man, Shambles is a killer band, and I'm not familiar with these other bands that are on this show.
I like that
tomorrow
song
night.
you played.
That song we just played?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one like,
sick.
dude. Every time I see Shambles, I go home with that song stuck in my head for days.
I used to love it because when Ryan would play a show with us and we bring up Shambles, fuck Shambles on stage.
And he'll do it at the Shambles show.
Yeah, fuck Shambles.
That's their thing. They're playing with Beach Tower and We've played Market Research on the show a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
But I'm not really familiar with either of the bands. I haven't seen them, so this will be my first for either of them. But this has got to be like my 20th Shambles show.
This will be my first.
I met Ryan. Wyatt Coyne was playing at the Irish Heritage Center around the corner from my house, and Shambles was on that bill. And I played Shambles on the podcast that week, and Ryan had reached out, oh man, dude, thanks so much for playing our song. And I'm just like, yeah, it's cool, man. And I'll see you at this show. And I made it a point to go introduce myself to Ryan at the show. So that's when I met Shambles. That was my first Shambles show, and I've seen them a bunch of times since then, including after when I saw Vanilla Ice. I literally left Vanilla Ice early to go see Shambles.
What's up?
But I already knew Vanilla Ice's set list. So it's like, dude, he's playing Ninja Rap and Ice Ice Baby in the middle of the set and then doing a bunch of Bob Marley covers. Let's fucking go. See Vanilla Ice, leave after the hits, go see who was on the
Ninja, go Ninja.
Who was on the show? It was Shambles. I think it was City Powered Radio, I think, was on that show. Rad Ops was on that show. And there was one more band, but nobody was there for me to buy their merch. So I didn't get their merch, whoever it was. But we only saw Shambles because it was so fucking hot that day. And the show was at Tudor.
Oh.
So we saw Shambles and we're like, yo, fuck this, let's go home. I think we might have went to gyms after we left, but like otherwise.
We're going to be at Tudor.
We are going to be at Tudor. We haven't officially announced that yet, but clear your calendars, November 12th. So.
Oh, was I supposed to not say that?
I mean, I did say clear your calendars for November 12th. I didn't announce any bands, but.
Okay, we didn't know.
Sure, what the hell? We're at Tudor Lounge November 12th. So anyway, who's going to be singing for us? We don't know.
But we should
And
know.
And if whoever we pick isn't available, we have a backup plan.
Yes.
So it's all good. We're playing November 12th. Anyway,
It's going to happen.
it's gonna happen. It's turning into a killer lineup. We're waiting on
Yes.
we're waiting to confirm one more, and then we're gonna
That's it.
put out a flyer and announce that and get the event page and up. It's just I haven't promoted shows all year. I did my birthday show. I did Muller Mania, and I'm doing this, which is my birthday show. So over the course of a year, I've done 3 shows, and my birthday show last year just sucked. It's Ryan's fault. Anyway.
Shit happens.
Yeah, dude, that show cost me $150. I'm like, yeah, that ain't happening again. We're fucking doing it at Tudor. Like we're gonna make sure that we make money, or at least break even.
Well, we got a good lineup so far.
So far, so good. I'm waiting to find out. I don't even know who the other band is. I just know that one of the other bands that is playing was like, hey, our buddies might come down if you guys want an extra band. Like, yeah, do that. Let's do that. So,
Yeah.
I'm very fortunate. Like one of the bands that I asked never got back to me, and I'm a little bit bummed about that because I really like that band, and I consider them friends, and I haven't seen them in a while. I don't know if they're still doing stuff. Actually, I didn't even ask them to play. I just said, hey, is your band still doing stuff? And I never heard back. So I don't know. But, the second band I asked was just, did we plan on matching today? No.
No. No.
You got to figure with us, it's probably, there's always a 75% chance we're both wearing red and black. No, I just grabbed the first clean shirt I could find. Yeah, Metallica 40th anniversary shirt. Let me put that on.
I just got this shirt and just haven't worn it yet.
Oh, is that one of the bands you missed the other day?
Yeah.
When we were a couple of weeks ago when we were at AEW?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was sure they bought me.
Were they the ones that you saw after the fact? You saw crossing the street or whatever?
Yeah, Jeff and Rob.
No, I meant the band.
Oh, Skip the Fate. Yeah, smoking a cigarette.
Okay. Yeah.
Could talk to Craig. Yeah,
You could have literally parked the car right there and gone out and talked to him.
Yeah, but I don't know the security.
Dude, literally, that's how I've met bands in the past, is just hanging out back of what's now Town Ballroom.
And I met Craig before, the lead singer of this band, and he's a really nice guy.
Yeah. That's where, I've told you about that conversation I had with, the guitar player from Goldfinger about the guitar player from The Used. That's where I had that conversation, was behind what's now Town Ballroom. It used to be called Sphere. Yeah. So, no, we did not plan on matching today. We just happened to match today. So.
Best friends think alike sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I always knew what not to wear when Brian was around, because it's I know he's either going to be wearing a Jackknife Stiletto hoodie or a Living Brain Dead t-shirt or a Revolver Records jersey. So I'm just going to not wear those anytime I'm hanging out with Brian.
That's Brian.
Yeah.
That's definitely Brian.
That's why if you go back and you watch the tribute episode we did right after he died, I wore my Revolver Records jersey in tribute of Brian. I wouldn't have a Revolver Records jersey. I wouldn't know what Revolver Records was. I would never have set foot in a Revolver Records if it weren't for Brian. And I fucking love Revolver Records. That is my go-to. I'm thinking one of these Friday mornings, I want to go there just to dig through the used bins. Yeah, buy our merch. Brand new T-shirts and hats out now.
Ask John t-shirts. ThinkSoJoE t-shirts. Get them now.
Get the Wayne's World style
Get the Wayne's
shirt.
World style and the hat.
I got the hat. I got the hats coming. I knew, so like when we do the hats through our merch, like you have to pay for the embroidery, like the screen for the first time.
Yeah.
So like the first hat always costs me more. So that's why I always tend to buy the hats when I get them. And also the patches. If you go to shop.livingbraindead.com, you can get this beautiful Living Brain Dead patch. Anyway. But because those cost more, I always try to like order them right away for myself. So that way, whenever somebody orders them, we're just going to profit off of them instead of losing money on them. And I always know like the embroidery, I'm going to get an email from them where it's like, hey, we need to make this little change to your thing. Like, yeah, okay, cool. And I already knew, like, as soon as I sent in the order for the hat, like I know I'm going to get an email where they're like, we need to make these lines in this globe thicker. And sure enough, I got the email last night, like, hey, we need to make these lines thicker. Like, yep, go ahead. So, still going to look, it might actually even look better than the shirt, honestly. But it's going to look good. Can't wait to get it. It's got, you can't see it on the website, but it has an all WNY logo on the back. Like, nice. This one says the Living Brain Dead, and I got the other Living Brain Dead hat that's got this, got this logo on it. Also, you could go on our website, you could buy hockey pucks with this logo on it. T-shirts.
You love
hats. I think we have sweatpants with these on them.
Sweatpants, yeah.
Dude, you know what we can get now? And I was thinking of getting some for Ryan. Is we could get golf balls with our logo on them.
No.
Yeah, we could get.
I love golfing.
We could get golf balls. We could get ping pong balls with our logo.
Oh.
We can get.
Snap.
We could get frisbees with our logo on them.
Oh.
I was just because I just went on last night to like place the order for the shirts and the hat, and it's like, hey, you want to check out some of the new merch? Like, yeah, sure. It's never usually anything good, and it's like, oh shit, I could get golf balls, I could get a frisbee, I could get ping pong balls. There was some other shit on there that was like, oh, that's cool. I got to get that. Like, so
we got to get a Living Brain Dead hockey jersey.
I got to find a distributor.
Oh yeah.
That's the only, like, I can do them, but I'd rather have them done
like legit jersey,
like with patches instead of with heat transfer.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I was gonna do that. We were gonna do all WNY hockey jerseys for one of the awards shows a couple of years ago, and I had reached out to the girl who did the Brian patches.
Yeah.
At the first Muller Mania, the ones that flag back there is based off of. And she was going to do them. It was just a matter of coming up with the money to do them, and then we got to get the jerseys, and she was going to do the patches, and we had to put them on the jerseys. I'm sure if we paid her extra, she would have put them on the jerseys.
Yeah.
But they were iron-on, so it was just like, yeah, that's easy. We could do that. But we never ended up doing it. So I'd really like to find just an on-demand distributor for Living Brain Dead hockey jerseys. Just I can't find one.
Yeah.
So, because I'd rather have it so you guys can go on the website and order them, and then they are made and sent to you, because that's what most of the shit on the website is. That's why, like, when you're ordering stuff off the website, you're sitting here like, why is this taking so long? Like, because somebody has to make it, put it in an envelope, pay for shipping, ship it out. Like, it's going to take a minute.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not holding my breath to have the ThinkSoJoE Wayne's World stuff for the music video on Saturday. But it's still pretty cool that, we can, it takes a minute to get the stuff, but the stuff's pretty cool. Actually, I think we sent some stuff to Kirsten. I got to see if that showed up to her yet. Also, I bought Jasmine's birthday's next week, and I bought her a birthday present, and it got to her today, and I sent her a message saying, did you ever watch Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law?
Yeah.
So I sent her a gif of Peter Potamus, and I still hate saying gif, but I do it because all of you are insistent that is the proper pronunciation, and it fucking absolutely is not. But anyway. Sent her a gif of Peter Potamus. Did you get that? Did you get that thing? Did you get that thing? I sent you. And I haven't heard back from her yet. Yes, I'm aware that your birthday is next week, Steph. My grandma's birthday is also next week, same day. Same day. And it's also the same day you can go see Daze Ago at the Rec Room, 79 Chippewa, opening for Joint Operation along with Reggie Childs. That's September 30th, 6 p.m., $12, 16 plus. I think if I'm going to go to a show that day, I might go see Belle Biv DeVoe instead. Because, never trust a big butt and a smile. September 30th. Okay. So, literally the date I just said. Anyway. That just, makes it louder when you do that, because it's it's directing the sound into your microphone. He's got, you cover up the lapel. Anyway. But, yeah, anyway. September 30th, yes. I'm leaning towards Belle Biv DeVoe because not old school hip hop head. But yeah, there's a lot of good stuff going on that day. So
Yeah.
My birthday is in November. It's on the 13th, and on the 12th we are going to celebrate. So make sure you have your calendars cleared. And if you're already planning on going to a show somewhere in Niagara Falls, you're missing out. Yes. Because I know there's already been a show announced in Niagara Falls, but we don't talk about the place that show is happening, so we're not going to talk about that show. So come to Tudor Lounge instead and see us and see our friends that are coming to play with us. And we're not ready to make that announcement quite yet, but hopefully sometime this week we'll be able to put that out there and also announce who our new singer is. So it's going to be, if you're a fan of the Living Brain Dead, stay tuned to our social media platforms or our website, livingbraindead.com, and just kind of...
I mean, we know fans of Brain Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys are fans, stay tuned.
Please.
We've got some stuff to announce this week, so
get excited.
Hopefully.
Get excited.
I mean, we've got auditions going on tomorrow, but they could all suck. I mean, I'm not going to say anything on the air, but about previous auditions. But anyway, because I would like to play the soup someday. Did I say that? Anyway.
Yes.
Yes. Anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
Move it along.
But yeah, we're Leland says he's definitely gonna suck. I guess, so we have a couple of auditions tomorrow, and the non-Leland audition was like, oh, this is gonna, I've already lost because they found out that Leland is the person they're competing against, and it's like, not necessarily. I know what Leland sounds like in a comedy folk band, in a metal band, but I don't know what he sounds like in a punk band, so who knows? So I'm looking...
He might blow us out of water. I don't know.
He might.
We'll have to find out tomorrow.
We'll find out tomorrow. We got a couple of people coming down.
I mean, I suck. I'm the worst drummer, and they still have me in a band. I try to play. You
suck so bad that one of my favorite bands is recruiting you.
I know, right?
To a point where, Friday, we're gonna be in Brain Dead headquarters 3 times this week. We were there yesterday. We're gonna be there tomorrow. We're gonna be there Friday, and Friday we're gonna be there with somebody else's band, with me with a different instrument, so you can audition. I mean, not audition, but get used to playing some of those songs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna be sitting there with a bass. I'm gonna be standing in Joe's spot, the other Joe's spot.
Yeah.
And my little head rush stuff,
We are a really good, crappy punk band from Buffalo.
Yeah, Brian used to tell everybody as a term of endearment, I'm in this shitty punk band.
Called Living Brain Dead.
I'm in this shitty punk band. We're opening for Head PE and CKY and Like, wait, what? You're opening for these bands? I thought you said you're in a shitty punk band. Like,
We are.
yeah, I am. So, on the bass playing Cogent. By the way, we got to talk about this fucking barbecue. I need to address
Joe's
this.
throwing a barbecue, everybody.
I am not throwing a fucking barbecue. I got to address it because Dewey from fucking Wyatt Coyne keeps putting on social media something about me promising a fucking barbecue. And he sends me a screenshot, and the screenshot is Leland promising him a barbecue. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? That's not even me.
I didn't know
I
you
said
could-
nothing about a barbecue.
I didn't know you could cook barbecue.
I really can't. I can burn the fuck out of a hot dog, and that's the way I like it.
We don't talk about the.
Okay, I guess we're not talking about the barbecue. I don't know nothing about this fucking barbecue. All I know is I keep getting accused of promising a barbecue, and I have no idea what the fuck anybody's talking about. But that's besides the point, anyway.
I don't remember anything about this.
I don't know. I saw a screenshot. It was Leland saying, hey, does Wyatt Coyne want to play this show? It's going to be a barbecue. And then I'm being told that I promised everybody a barbecue. It wasn't even my show.
You told me this yesterday.
It was
I
a
like,
yellow
I want a
sauce.
barbecue now.
It was a Yellow Sauce release show or something, and I was on it, but I didn't book it. I may have did the tickets and the flyers and shit, but like I wasn't promising anybody shit. Come out to the show and we'll try not to suck. That's the best you get.
Yes, because
I will try to read everything properly. You know what I gotta do? I gotta go to Dollar General, man. I gotta get one of them, like, clamp-on book lights. Because, like, sometimes at those Yellow Sauce shows, the light guy just keeps fucking with the lights and I can't read shit. So I'm just like, fuck, I can't see this. Come to Barbecue Joe and get a barbecue free. If you're Dewey, all you have to do is answer this comment by 8 p.m. What the fuck? I'm being I am... Leland is promising people that I am... Yeah, whatever. Anyway.
barbecue at Joe's. Woo!
We should get a grill and just fucking... in between tryouts tomorrow and just fucking have a little tailgate in the fucking parking lot.
Hey, I can make killer ribs.
Fuck.
I used to make ribs at Texas Roadhouse. I'll do the barbecue.
Let's get a grill.
I can make ribs.
Let's get a grill and whatever the fuck you want to throw on the grill. We'll fucking do a little tailgate in between.
Hot dogs and ribs.
That sounds good to me. I don't think we'll actually
I
do
know how
that.
to cook.
I don't think we'll actually do that because I don't think we'll have the time to do that. And it's supposed to like rain tomorrow anyway. So like, eventually we'll do a barbecue.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do the movie night thing and we'll
I'll make some.
cook
I'll make some
something.
food.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
know.
make some food for you
Yeah,
guys.
sounds good. All right, we got to get out of here.
Oh yeah.
The Abruptors, we got a lot to talk about with this band, and we've got to get out of here. The Abruptors are performing Friday at Buffalo's Outer Harbor. It's 1111 Furman Boulevard in Buffalo, along with the Medicinals opening for Sublime with Rome. That's at 5 p.m. It's $24 for regular tickets, $49 for VIP. Saturday at the Stone Jug, the Abruptors are also playing. That's at 358 Main Street in Youngstown with the Tim Britt Band, and they're all opening for Modern English. So they're going to stop the world and melt with you. And that's at 3 p.m. and tickets start at $28.36.
Killer band. Love them.
Yeah, we're not going to be there because your car's not going to.
No.
Unfortunately, your car just needs to make it to fucking practice tomorrow.
Yes.
I'll be happy with that. And the Shambles show.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anyway. But this is the Abruptors, and this song is called When I Change. It's the latest one from them here on All WNY ThinkSoJoE show, and we will see you next week.